Oh my god, it's me, and I am 100% on time, like always. Am I right? Haha. Haha. Yeah. Uh, good evening, good evening. Um, yeah. Here to continue Vast Air, but I wanna mention I played like an hour of Limbus Company. I tried that game out, and think I'm gonna like that game. Gameplay seemed okay. Story seemed interesting so far. I didn't really get anywhere super with it, right? But what I keep seeing about it is it's the best, like one of the best free to play ones, one of the best free to play gacha games in general, and it's has a really good story. But apparently the gameplay is like not the best, but it's pretty good. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I forgot their names already. Wow. You're in Canto 5 ATM. And what's the lady's name? Um, I have to look up their names. I didn't look at any identity stuff, like what the role for or anything like that. But is it Maelstrom? No, Ma. Limits only 12 centers, or I should bring up only the first 12, or if there's only 12. I assume it's only 12, but there could be more for all I know, right? They could introduce as many as they want, but my understanding the game is like you have a set cast and you roll for their identities or something. You can brute force your way through the combat until around certain Canto 4 boss, then you have to start paying attention. Uh, so okay, I've heard like two things about the game. I've heard the gameplay was super easy and pretty mindless, but then I've heard from another and I've seen another thing talking about it's actually hard, and I'm wondering if that's just because someone got further than the other. But yeah, I've pulled up the wiki. Ishmael. Ishmael feels right. Ish probably not though. How do you pronounce this? Ishmael. Pronunciation. Tell me, internet. Ishmael. Ishmael. Okay. There's a little L in it. Okay. Um that's the best character in the game already. I guess out of the 12 sinners, that's the best one. First impressions too good. I don't know. I don't know what else you need in a character right there. I guess her and Rodion? Rodion? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. If I could play the game with only two characters, it would just be them two. In fact, I'm playing through her Kanto 8 at the moment. Oh. Who else I find interesting? I guess Mersault. Marisol? Marisol? I pronounced it Mersault because they reminded me. Oh, okay. It is The Stranger. Okay. Ah, that's a book I'm currently reading. Is The Stranger. Um. Okay. That is why they seem very familiar. Okay. 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 That means I do have to finish the book. Otherwise, it might spoil certain things in like a vague sense. Not really like spoil it, right? I don't really know all the stories everyone's from off the top because I am not the most literate person out there. Uh, hmm. Hmm. I'm like looking at the what's my? I'll bring the TV card in here for a moment. Yeah, characters caught my attention, and then the names did too because of the stories. But I have not read many. Right, like the this one. I know of them because they're just it's popular media, right? You don't go through existence without knowing the media, at least for the most part. All right. I watched the third anniversary stream for Honkai Star Rail. If you're ever interested in 4 minutes of awesome animation music, look up their newest video, Death in the Afternoon. Honkai Star Rail. I played that game for like 2 weeks and spent $50. It's not one of my best times out there. For the money wise, the game was all right. The game was fine. So from the beginning, I only played the beginning. I never like stick out a gotcha game up until I never stick out a gotcha game very long. When they're first new, I always end up dropping them. Yeah, when they're new gotcha games, I burn myself out too fast. Um, yeah. Or if they're too old, it feels like you gotta go through so much grinding and grinding and grinding to actually play the game. It's one of the reasons why Limbus Company caught my attention is because it's a big story game. Apparently, the story's just it's good. Um, I think I mentioned it. One of my friends is playing Enfield right now, and they tell me that game's okay. I'm not a Factorio kind of guy though, so I was actually thinking about looking at Arc Knights. I didn't realize that Arc Knights was more of a tower defense game. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Arc Knights. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. And tower defense games are were one of my biggest games growing up. One of the closest gotcha games I played to a tower defense, but it wasn't a tower defense. It was more like I don't know what those games are called. It's like that. It's when you send people at each other. Oh man, what's that called? It's like that game, Age of War. Is that what the game's called? Yeah, it's like that old game, Age of War. I don't know what the style game. I don't know what style game this is called. I'll zoom in here. Yeah, I don't know what style game this is, but I played a lot of these, and so I thought, and one of my friends was really big into Battle Cats, so I figured I'd like the game. You just send characters over, but Battle Cats felt like there was just too much. I came in too late, and I didn't want to like grind. So like this, and one of my most played games in general is Bloons Tower Defense 4. 5 is up there a little bit, and then 6 is fairly up there. I don't play 6 very often though. I do own it on Steam. I was gifted it on Steam because I owned it on mobile. I owned it on mobile. And I did not want to buy Bloons Tower Defense 6 a second time, so I ran a Android emulator for a while. I want to say like a few years, and I'd play Bloons Tower Defense 6 through the emulator because I didn't want to re-buy Bloons Tower Defense 6. And one of my friends gifted it to me, and I started playing it through this. And actually, right after they gifted it to me is when I started slow down on playing that game. That was around the time when they started adding more and more of the bosses. Or was that when they added the bosses, like the big bosses? I've always done the races. The races, I guess not always, but I've done the races here and there. Races are fun in that game. Some of the identities in Limbus are really cool. Hmm. Yeah, so I was on. Was it this wiki? Yeah, I was looking at this one, looking at things. I already have it open. That's how it be though. That's how it be. Uh, I guess. feel like I know this story, but I don't. Ah, you just read like more literature, more classic literature, and modern literature. Health screen. Okay, Goodreads. What do you have to say? Hmm. Okay, no one's in. Okay. Is a short story. Oh, okay. Hmm. This is the current book I'm reading, The Stranger. I'm reading whose translation of it? It's one of the more it's one of the, I think it's the most popular English translation right now is the one I'm reading. I This book is so short too. I got most books. I feel like most books are pretty short, and I've just been putting it off for like a couple of weeks now. Uh, oh, and yeah, so I'll probably end up playing this game all night if I don't play a game called Rabbit and Steel. Uh, boom, boom. I think I'm starting to exist now in reality. Okay. Where do we leave off? Where do we leave off? We left off. Taz just got in, I believe. Yeah, Taz just got in. Enough. You have enough saved up. Ego shards for Yi Sang. Recommend his index ID. Hmm. Where did I leave off at? Oh, I know Taz got in. What's Arjek was in colorful snake land where he can't see color, but everyone else like, oh my god, it's a colorful place. So maybe something involving with something with the weird like that. I wonder if we're gonna like get everybody in, or if we're gonna go back to Arjek peer back and forth. Either both are pretty valid. But we do need to go back to the Scythe lady. Does she have a scythe? No. I was like, oh, does that count as a scythe? The doctor man's. What do they call it in this one? Um, log. What do they call it? Uh, where is it? Doing the green, live and read message, be more next wall, punch the mother, done. Um, would have been past this, right? Was it in the intermission? No, I don't think it was the intermission. Maybe it was. uh, maybe it was further back. Talking about like what their like the love things are in this, like who they're bound to and all that. They don't just take Homestuck things, right? You regret it when there's an ID or ego you want to trade for, and you use all the shards for the sinner you want to get. Ah, see, I don't regret. Um, see the regret that comes from that is I spent money that I shouldn't. But I'm unlucky. But I am lucky. I'm lucky in the sense in like gotcha games, I get good rolls, but it's never for what I want in said thing. I think it knows. Hmm. Okay. Oh, 20. That's fine, but still. I wish it was 10 or 20. uh, but I shouldn't have that issue with Limbus Company just because of the gameplay, because it seems how the game loop is. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I've toned down on wasting money on certain things. Oh, when was the last time I spent money on a gotcha game? It's actually been it's been a long time, relatively speaking. Mahjong Soul Yas collab date. Was this the last time I spent money on a Mahjong game? Was that 3 years ago? That can't be right. No. Zen List Zone 0. No, I didn't spend anything in that game. When did Honkai come out? Oh, I guess it was the Code Geass collab. That really it? Wow. I've changed a lot since the year 2023. 2023 was probably the worst year I've ever gone through, probably. Damn. And to top it off, midway through the year, I didn't even get the character I wanted. I wanted my man, Lelouch Lamperouche. Look at this man. Also, mirror dungeons are tedious, but they upgrade your battle pass by like 3 to 4 levels when you clear one. Okay. I just wanted Lelouch Lamperouche. I would have taken C2. What's her name? Klein? Kane? Kaylin? Code Geass characters. What was her name? Kaylin. Callan? No, it's Kaylin. Kaylin. It's Kaylin. Yeah. Always use Rapture when entering a mirror dungeon. Why did I? Kylan? What was I saying before? Surely it's CG's best girl. Yuffie. Man. I'm scared to rewatch Code Geass. I'm scared if I watch this anime again, it's gonna like actually not be as good as I remember. I haven't watched any like I've only watched the first 2 seasons. Nothing in this. Man. Oh, I have a message on Discord. That's that's okay. That's a weird message to get. It's not like weird. Someone asked me who's my first OC. I assume because I sent them an image of a game I was playing called Soul Calibur 6. Yeah, I don't really play that game. Soul Calibur 6 is best when you're just making characters, hanging out with people, and having the AI duke it out, and you create whole stories revolving around what happens with each fight being won and everything like that. That is how that game is good. That's how you make that game good and enjoyable. It's you, like 2 to 5 other people, just watching robots fight each other. You'd be a poor man if gotcha games got you. That's what it does to every. Hmm. I don't think I. How much money have I spent in a gotcha game? Uh, man, one gotcha game I was thinking about just thinking about checking out just for just to see what's on the in the other pasture is what's it called? Deep Space? Love and Love in Deep Space. I wanted to see if the pastures are greener or whatever they say out there. So I was curious on checking this game out on my. I just need to know. I need to know this game and another one I never checked out, but I know a few people did. Love Nikki, Nike, something like that. Oh, do they not have a website? Does Love does Love Nikki not have a website? Wait, actually, huh? I guess it don't have a website. Yeah, this is just the fashion gotcha game. Maybe I gotta type in. Oh, that's the wrong one. Love Nikki gotcha. The wrong one. Is this the right one? Maybe. Yeah. Love and Deep Space will turn your phone into a heating pack. Uh, it. I can see that. Looks like it does take a lot more. I actually have no idea what the gameplay is in this game. Do you have to touch the guy? Oh, oh. Is it like Genshin battle? Is it like Genshin style fighting? It's a PS5 Nikki game. Hmm. What's the story here? Are you like, hmm? What is the story? I'm trying to like guess what the story would be. Would you be a hmm? Do you somehow control them? Do you have to build bonds with them? Because they fight for you, and it looks like there's like actual fighting, so it can't be like a digital thing. Because also I would lose all stakes, right? Love in Deep Space. Does it involve like oh hmm. Top up center? In bold center? No. Okay. Okay. Since you're almost sent your phone to the great beyond. Uh yeah, my place of employment gave me gave is the wrong term. I have an iPad for work that I can use for work related things. But the work related thing for me to use this iPad is just to understand how to troubleshoot it because I work IT for this thing, and I just have this. I have it. I'm good. Yeah, I have the iPad. I want to try more gotcha games on it. Yeah, yeah, that is what I. Is that what I do technically? Simplest way is to say it like that. Huh. Hmm. Gotcha games are are they a sin? No, they're fine. They're fun. I enjoy them very much. Uh, You know, it feels weird saying I enjoy gotcha games because enjoying a gotcha game is inherently just like, oh yeah, I love simple games with gambling mechanics built in. That's hmm hmm. Gotcha games can be real internet rabbit holes. I love gambling. Ooh, let's go gambling. Gambling. Ah, man. I used to work at a casino for a while. That was an alright gig. Especially when they actually during COVID, when I worked at the casino, I guess I stopped working there during COVID. But they started going no smoking inside the casino and no smoking in a casino. It makes the job like bearable, like pretty good. Smoke is just awful. It's just irritating. I had Balatro via PSJ. I don't know what that one is for a month or two, and you were addicted. You cannot gamble. Um, Balatro's fun. I was addicted at a convention. My friends had it on their um Xbox. So real talk, do you think epilogues on Sunday would be viable? Do I think they'd be viable? Um, so I went through Meat a lot faster, and I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense to keep doing Sundays. I think Sundays do make sense just to get through things. I'm not 100% sure. Um, hmm, let's see. If I go through Sunday, I did have the intention of at least doing this Sunday just to see how things went. Hmm, what? I assume Sundays would be still be on the play, still be on the platter. Hmm. We're gonna take a huge break. Assembly with Pester and Psycho before we get into Homestuck 2. Take a huge break, assumably with what did I say? Assembly, assumably with Pester and Psycho before Homestuck Squared, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Let me consult my Canva graph. Uh, um, it's this one. It was this one. Uh, yes, we will. Yes. Um, we'll take to the epilogues. Um, this will take up part of the vast air slot. Roommate jump scare. Oh, you could hear him that time. That's kind of weird. He was kind of quiet, relatively speaking. Normally he's like a bit louder. Okay. Yeah. So burn down the house will be on that Friday slot, and this will be there eventually. Um, this one got taken out. Of like reading on stream. That's still on my like reading list though. That still exists in my soul. That does. This does. And yeah. These ones are all different endings to Homestuck, so I'm curious with this, right? That's why it's on the Friday slot. Kind of move that. Oh wait, yeah, I have to check out Detective Pony this Sunday. Man, are we still reading Detective Pony? Yeah, I planned on it, and I keep forgetting to put it on. The Undertale / Detective Pony streams. That might just be what it. Yes, I think it's alternating. Uh, Curious. Huh. Okay, what was going on here? Sorry, I haven't opened up like my Canva page in a while. We missed a weekend, so no Detective Pony. What was I doing here? What was I doing here? Were we were we discussing characters? Did I discuss characters with Gerbo's tactician? Was this his final thoughts on the characters? This wouldn't be mine. Wait, is this a man for Homestuck Family Tree? No, no, no. This is like tier lists of characters from Hive Swap, Act 3, the demo, I think. Why is. Oh, we were discussing Hive Swap Act 3, and I started playing with these characters like dolls. That's what happened here. So was their tier list, I think. Or was this something like that? Yes, I started playing with these characters like dolls. I remember now because I was like, yeah, this character was here. We have the main girl. I was like, yada yada yada. Oh hey, what's up? And then he's like, hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, she's like, hey, follow me. And they go, yeah, what's up? And they go, um, I can and they go, moi moi. Oh yeah, they go, make out, make out, make out. Um, like there we go. And they go, moi moi moi. Then he goes back. And then you go over here, and oh yeah, yeah, that works. That works. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that works out. Then she comes over here, like, yo, what's up? And she's like, I saw what you did there. Oh my god, I can't believe you're a kismesis with the green guy. Oh my god. But did you know he's actually mate spirits with this guy? Oh my god. You can tell because he's on his shoulder like that. And then it's like, oh my god, delete that photo. Yada yada. And then she's like, if you gotta do something for me, and you go, ah. You come over here, you talk to the group again. They're like, "Oh wow, yeah, oh my god," and this guy's like, "Yeah, um, yeah." And you talk to this guy, you're like, "Yo, can you like say hi to them or something? Do something?" They're like, "Okay, sure." Here's a picture or something. You go yada 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 yada. She goes, ugh, "No, not that." And you're like, you go. And then you like come back over. And you're like, oh my god, can you like come with me for a moment? And yada yada. You both come over here. You both here, and then you're like, here, you want to make out with her? And then she's like, oh my god, yes. And then she's like, well, too bad. And then she like grabs this guy and goes, shit, moi moi moi. And she's like, no. Like her whole world gets flipped upside down there. Yeah, so then we put him back. Yeah. Yeah. And then she's like, well, delete that shit. And she's like, oh my god, okay, okay. And she's freaking out, going, what did she say? She's like, oh, can you like kiss me so I get like secondhand kiss? And then she's like, ugh. Then like you ruin her, and if there was like physics, you'd see me throw that off, and then you like come back, and you're like, ugh, ugh, and Is that their entire storyline? Is that all that happens with these guys? I think that's all that happened with those guys. Yeah, but I remember this more clearly because of this one. This was me setting the stage up for the game to play with toys. They described the entire story. I remember this now. Uh, yeah. Yeah. So it was just me playing with dolls, and that was it. That was the whole point. There we go. Uh, um, yeah. Uh, then this was gonna be something. I was gonna make this into something. This is my Homestuck tier list, but you, I'll I'll let the world see it. This is the final tier list. Right after I finished Homestuck. This was the end. This is what I had at the end of it all. The final Homestuck tier list of who the best were. Oh, yeah. And my opinion is an opinion. My opinion is kind of like fact. Sprite Vriska solo, like she's like top, she's like top and topping characters, right? Uh, but she did get clowned on a bit, so yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh, the definitive tier list right here. This is it. The hell? I don't know what that one was for. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Don't care. Yeah. Don't care. uh. I'm like, yeah, yeah. This is pretty it. Can't wait for the whole tier list to double. Just um, it'll become this. Oh, this is locked. Oh, unlock. Oh. Um. There we go. None. Oh. Hmm. I think this would be on canon, right? Actually, man. The boy. Okay. So this one was a character who was introduced later on in the story. This character hasn't been introduced yet, I don't think, when I was talking to someone about this. Like visually wise. So I'm wondering if this one was like Harry Anderson then. So that would make small sense from in my mind for the character who doesn't pop up to be like Harry Anderson. At a base mean kind of, but you know. Additional two. Yeah. Hmm. But I start calling Harry Anderson Harry. No, I'm start calling him Anderson. My guy GA's Homestuck character tier list plus my good evil color coordination. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm remembering now. Oh yeah, my boss had a Homestuck tier list. And everyone just calls them Harry Vrissi Tavi. That that feels wrong. That feels wrong. You can't disrespect my man Harry Anderson like that. Harry Anderson's his name. Huh. Um, shit. One thing I didn't realize was rectangle. One thing that threw me off in watching your boss play while I was off busy at work, traveling for work, was Gerbos threw the kid in the pool to drown. I can't believe he did that. This was evil. Evilest thing I ever seen. Could have at least let him live to die tomorrow. Look at this man. She turned his frown upside down. Can't believe his card cat's age. They just made him look a little different. That's all. You know, a little bit of like imagery or whatever. You put any somewhat short person in something like this, it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna look wrong. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. I don't know why I did that, but there we go. Darnest thing I ever seen. Okay. Okay, now for real though. With vast error, we are. I don't know if we're in the middle of Act 6 or the end of it. I don't. Act 2. I don't know where we're at really. But we're somewhere in Act 2 at the moment. And 46 minutes into the stream, back into vast error. Yes, yes. Time to find out how this guy gets in the game and who his guy is. No, we know who his guy is already. I guess we just get to see how his journey is. And I have to remember how they sound. I just have to have fun with it. So, you make it back all right. I'm assuming that's what your current game plan is. This guy's hero of space. Hero space. More like hero of. I don't know. Because it sure isn't our game that you're planning or playing. I've got it, by the way. Soil flare, it burns. Sorry, I was seeing a tweet. I've got it, by the way. The actual game, I mean, on my first laptop. Guess it's a little more fair. Why you left me absolutely hanging this time. It's okay, though. I was kind of dealing with some shit. Man, I still don't even know how to describe what just happened with Taz. No idea what goes through her head. No, back then. Not now. Probably not ever. How'd I do this one? Could it potentially be that the spectacle was too hot to handle? Oh, wow. Hi. Wasn't expecting an answer this soon. Also, haha, no way. I've seen it totally wipe out at laser tag more times than I can count. There's sort of no coming back from that. I don't know. I just wish she wasn't so brash all the time. You know, pushes everyone away. Yeah. Sure, I gotcha. I feel ya. Anyways, I've already spicked this span myself all over and everything. Here's some deep, dark trade secrets for you glue hounds. Always easier going back than going forth because I never play the same cube 2 times in a row. More like I'm putting on my remembrance thinks than my plays, you feel me? I still have no idea how you made it back so fast. Did a lot of backflips, pure grade trap tango routine. Nice. But question. Like I said, I wasn't taking those anymore, so come on, please. It's not a dumb one. I'm allowed. Okay, big accepted. Thanks. Why did you leave Elsie's memo? It was kind of important. No need to be there to be HIMO. Okay, but I just want to say that she's my friend too. I've known her for a long time, for a long while, and she got mad when you left more than when the others left, which I think is justified. I'm not a big fan of how everybody treated her, so to be honest, she doesn't deserve it. The whole thing felt really awkward. Look, man, you're just gonna get. You just gotta. You're just gonna gotta. You're just gonna gotta get. Gonna gotta get. Ah. You're just gonna gotta get to trust in me on this one. Is all I gotta say on it. Nothing weird about it. Besides, it's absolutely being weird and shitty no matter how you look at it. You shit the fuck away with that there. You'll know when you know, and you should know that better than anyone else. Because circumstances. I guess. Now, come on, tell me. You're ready to play? Yeah, it just popped up. That's why I messaged you to see if you were back and ready because I'm ready. Not feeling it? Said, are you ready? I'm ready. Fucking READDY, or is that just, am I supposed to say ready? I don't know. I'm ready. Like SpongeBob. Oh. Oh. It's a good smile. It's a great smile, actually. I'm sold now. I'm sold. There we go. Still no Taz, but then let's jam. Earlier, elsewhere. Bop, bum bump, bum 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 bum. The inheritor of the highest shade of sea-dwelling blood on Repeton swirls his wine in contemplation. He's holding his glass all wrong. He's holding it all wrong. And it bothers me. It bothers me so much. You hold it like this, it just kind of ruins the wine. Oh, bothers me. He quietly wonders if these people know what they're getting themselves into. Beep. Next. Soon enough, they will. He will make sure of that. Enter name. Oh. Bloodman, the wine drinker. Your name is Calder Carrion. Carrion. Carrion? Carry on? Carrion? Calder. Calder. I like I want to say I like him. Something about evil rich people that I just I like, I guess. I mean, I said I liked Jane, right? So she's evil and rich now. She wasn't evil when I first said I liked her though. So that's a little different. That's different indeed. That is indeed. She was rich though. She was rich though. Ugh. Oh, Pinky's out. Did you have Pinky out here? Oh, we did. He's your favorite VE troll. Ugh. As try as you might, you will never acquire a taste for this plonk, no matter how high the quality of fermentation. That's how I felt for a while. Calder examine block. Oh, oh, it's those. Oh, it's those weird little like tube water thingy, watering things, like the glass blowing ones. Oh, I'll, made me think of an old commercial. What was the commercial? Plant, water, er, glass, old advert. Aqua globes? Oh, okay, this might be a little loud.
Houseplants make your home look
Uh,
beautiful, but having to water them all the
oh,
time can be a
the button's not there. I can't do the normal thing.
big job.
Why can't I? Oh,
Well, now aqua globes.
oh wait, what? I can't. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I'll just do this then. Aqua globes.
Water them all the time can be a big job. Well, now there's aqua globes, the hand-blown glass ornament that waters your plants for you. All you do
That's
is
what it
fill the
reminds me
aqua
of.
globe with water, then press it into the soil. That's it. Your plant stays perfectly watered for up to 2 weeks.
It probably
As
is
soil
that.
becomes dry, it releases
This is an
oxygen
actual
into
thing
the
I would
aqua
use, which
globe,
could make sense,
which in
right?
turn releases the exact amount of water your plant needs. You can't overwater, you can't underwater. Such a simple solution. Aqua globes, the hand-blown glass ornament that waters your plants for you.
Aqua globes. uh, yes. I like that. I like that. Uh, you stand up from your regal perch in order to admire the elegant structure of this room, which is not your respite block. It is your throne room, but it will do just as well to extrapolate on your dignified set of interests. Bop. Damn. Interesting. It's like stairs going up from it. It's not the highest point. Your whole life has been financially secured from birth, not only as a sea dweller, but also as the sole integrant of the highest subshade of violet blood remaining on the planet, magenta. This color is your ancestors' legacy, an unwanted inheritance that brands you as a social pariah. His power hungry actions nearly caused the extinction of your subspecies, along with the decimation of the entire fuchsia blood caste. And now, you are all here, living under a corporate anarcho capitalist society. Alienation, compliance, and word of mouth morality are the broken legs Repeton tries to stand on. In your humble opinion, the planet is already dead. The main shift for this guy is Calder. It's not suffering. You have made it your personal mission to undo the damage he has wrought. You will become a powerful leader yourself and send society into a new age of prosperity with duly instated legislation. A proper system of checks and balances. That is your dream. But oh, that was loud. I didn't think it would be that loud. It's like grabbing Vaseline to put on my lips. Hmm. It's gonna be this loud closing. But him. Fuchsia, not Fuchsia. Uh, ah, where was I at? Oh, that is your dream. Toward this end, you have leveraged your endangerment in order to publish slanderous period- periodicals Ooh, that speak on topical issues, harshly criticizing those who disagree with your views. Some may regard you as overly self important, but that exact attitude has given you a legion of admirers among the scoffing crowd. Rational thinkers that agree with your ideas and see the facts for what they are. In your free time, you like to participate in a number of high class sporting events, and your swing happens to be the strongest as your drive. It is sad that physical sport has fallen out of favor with the public due to the rise of virtual entertainment. You feel these distractions have overstayed their welcome in this day and age. You also have the occasional urge to prepare exquisite cuisine, specifically meals that pair well with your expansive collection of wines. You haven't found one yet, to be frank. And to be frank, you really can't cook at all. But there has to be something that works with that horrid drink. Oh my god, damn. Maybe he's like literally me. Your troll tag is grandiose saturation, and you renounce the use of a quirk, much like you renounce nautical lingo in its entirety. You don't need to wonder what you are going to do. You're a man of certainties. Calder, reclaim throne. Bop. Hmm. If only it were that easy. There's quite a bit more to matter. There's quite a bit more to the matter of leadership than seizing it through force. In fact, provoking such a drastic social disruption is just about the worst thing you could do in order to ensure stability. Ripatan has endured such a prolonged period of lawlessness and governmental informality that bending the political landscape in such a stark manner would do nothing but cause mass panic and outrage. Your ways are much more subtle and methodical. A slow drip of influence among the right people and a healthy dose of patience and planning. Not that it matters anymore. The moment for careful political machinations is long past. As frustrating as that is, you are meant for something much bigger than this planet. Besides, this throne was never yours to reclaim. Calder, reveal the original owner of your dwelling. Okay. Okay, a little like halberd. Hmm. The man himself. Your hive once was a residence resistant residence of infamous military leader. Residence. There we go. I can read. Your hive was once the residence of infamous military leader Caesar. I can't read. Cancel Cancellaratus per solus. Yes, yes. It is a sprawling manor batched in gold, carefully tucked underneath the umber weight of the black depths and duly airlocked. A shame that the metal is now worthless, all thanks to him. At least it still retains its intrinsic aesthetic value. It's rare that anyone on Repeton is allowed this level of luxury when it comes to real estate pickings. Rarer still that one would do so with full knowledge that they are inhabiting the same living space as their ancestor. If you had a choice on the matter, you would cast off this luxury without a second thought, along with the rest of your ancestors' legacy. But that is neither here nor there. Calder, finish this blasted wine. You've been trying to do that for the past couple of hours. This is your finest bottle, so masterfully crafted that you cannot fathom how to pronounce its name. You feel it would only be fitting to celebrate the upcoming festivities with a toast. Alas, but no matter. You have much more desirable things to do as you take your final steps within these walls. Calder, take a moment to admire your publication. Bop. Okay. Sideline. Anthrop- I can't read. Anthropor municipality. The dark game that ruined the outlook of a generation. Fuel passing stock. Where does it come from? Where does it go? Hulk Hogan. There is nothing waiting for us on the other side, brother. Um, you decide to pursue the latest and likely final run of Sideline magazine, a project you started as a way to highlight the 12-star men you come across. The covers showcase these powerful individuals who work to make a meaningful difference in the world, always joined by scantily dressed women. The shock value of its implication helps with drawing new readers in. But the true reason you created this magazine was to start a conversation about the planet. This wasteland of failure and misery about the masses needing a real 12-star man, such as yourself, to wipe the political landscape clean of rotten grow into the previously mentioned system of checks and balances. You don't have the time nor the energy to manage the printing yourself anymore. Luckily, there's no need for you to be hands on because you have people for that now. People who know your vision are happy to see it through. Calder, examine a ship in a bottle. Pop. That's a ship in a bottle, all right. It's still impressive how well this love project came together in the end. An appreciation for fine craftsmen is not something you've ever lacked, especially so when the craftsman in question is none other than yourself. This was made at at the urging of your former pitch partner. She always expressed interest in trying to get you out of your own head for a change. You suppose it only goes to show how little thinking she did for her own. Fuck. Calder. Traverse corridor. It's like me with Gundam. Pop. Oh. Does, does that shot do it? Bop. Do we fuck up? Do we give him the eye? I'm saying we. Does Calder give him the eye? Do we ruin the man? Bop. What a lovely estate. What a lovely place. Ah, ah. To be young, we don't yet. Cool little starry night, I guess. Weird place for your vanity. It's 50-50 on whose fault it is. Oh my god, I can't. Aphrodite, okay. I was trying to remember my fucking goddesses. Greek goddesses. Oh my god. Oh. uh, it's pretty good. I like these pictures a little more. I enjoy the mundane life. Huh. These are all people. And so is it one event or multiple events that just breaks everything like into what it is, kind of? Hmm. Implications are like one thing, but it's probably a few things that do a few things. Huh. Prince Knight is your favorite. And here lies the elevator which will take you above sea level into your grand fairway. It is one of the few alterations you have made to this glorified dump during your self-imposed time of residency. I enjoy that they gave the scroll bar instead of doing it over silver pages. Yeah, it's a nice little thing. Ooh, NS page is next. You have spent the entirety of today taking one last look at all of these rooms. Worthless mementos of the past hang over them like specters, all pointless. An old friend of yours used to say that memories are precious things meant to be cherished and preserved. The more you grew up, the less true his words rang. You believe you've had just about enough of this hive to last a lifetime. Down, down. What happened, Calder? Please don't be too loud. Please don't be too loud. Calder elevates. Oh shit, please be just like 5 minutes of this. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's a flash too, so it can just repeat and repeat and repeat. Damn. Hell yeah. Oh, that was way shorter than I thought it was gonna be. Hmm. Is is this the right? Is this the right one? Oh my god! It hurts not being able to. It hurts not being able to use the feature I want to use. Honestly, Calder looks really cool. This is art right here. This is art. This deserves full screen attention. I have to be careful though, because I don't know if this is like the real scene or if like one of the memes they might say something kind of wrong. This is great.
I did not care for the god.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it is one of the meme ones. I had to click a random one. Did not care for the Godfather. Oh, that's that Family Guy bit, and it's like, oh, okay, hold on. I gotta think. I gotta think. This is when they're gonna drown in their safe room, and Peter's going, "I did not care for the Godfather," and it's like, come on. Yeah, but if you ever watched Eva, if you're a fan of Eva or just like or even like waifu culture, I guess I could say, or just anime girls in particular, in Eva, Asuka clears Ray easily. That just needs to be stated. Anytime I see these two characters, I have to state the facts on the matter. This character is the better character right here. Yes, yes. Thank you. You've watched it 3 times. Okay. More than I have. What is that noise? I hear like a scratching noise. Hold on. I'll be right back. I am back. I am back. I found out what was making the noise. There was a animal outside of the large variety. And you watch the movies twice. I've watched the first movie once, third movie once. I watched the second movie a couple times, I think. Wait, how many movies are there? I can't remember. I know I watched the second movie a few times. I bought the second movie on Blu-ray when I was young. Not young, but I bought it on Blu-ray. A bear? 'Twas a bear. 'Twas a bear outside. I had to go tussle with a bear and send it on out. I have a I have technically a that I need to go throw out now because it's warm outside now. I had a cooler outside that I stored frozen meat in. When you live somewhere where it's cold for months at a time, why not use the cold to store some frozen stuff? So Yeah, it attacked my cooler, my cheap cooler. Uh, yeah, bear, bear, bear. There's always bears though. Last year I had a bear break into my house. Broke in. One of my roommates was sleeping in their room through the entire thing. They made such a mess. I came home early from work that day because I remote into my computer at work throughout the day to do things here and there, and I was unable to remote into my computer. And that was interesting. And I knew something was wrong because I couldn't remote my computer. And the bear came through the window where with an AC is, and the AC was above, fairly next to the my internet modem router and everything, and it unplugged my router, so internet got cut off in the house last summer, and then yeah, and 'twas consequence of my own actions. Yes, yes, it was. It was. I need to start like keeping track of better things. Um, broke my house, so that was evil. That was evil. So I got in, and since I got in, so what I think happened, I think a big bear came by, and like the little cubs came into the house and then ran out, based on like the prints and damage, which was interesting. So yeah, so bears now know this place is a place to go, I guess. Hmm. Hmm. That's probably something I should report to my local DNR. Hmm. Your roommate is lucky AF. Oh, fairly lucky, yeah. Um, yeah. Um, in this area, it's like brown, not brown, black bears, and they're relatively tame. They're very tame. Um, I mean, we live in the woods, so we're all used to just seeing bears here and there existing. Um, hmm. They are still bears, though. They are still bears, and they could easily, easily, um, overpower like any human. Uh, okay, okay. I am fully back now. It's like dark, dark now. I can't even look outside where the bear was. Hmm. Did I? Where's my flashlight at? I'll deal with the bear. Hopefully, I can somehow get them to go away after I get rid of that meat now. Damn. Damn. Didn't expect them to come out so soon. Kinda. Next page. Colder. Emerge. Oh, okay. Okay. This is a look. This is a look. Scattered around the playing field are numerous obstacles, as fanciful as they are dignified. You have designed the perfect set of challenges and patience testing feats in order to have your very last game of Grandiloquent Garden Croquet 18 hold the shot of a lifetime. The 18th iteration of the rule set is your favored method of play. Out of the current 24 available listings, most trolls who participate in sporting events tend to adopt the newer styles, but they simply don't retain the elegance found in the older catalog. Really, they should have stopped while they were ahead. Your planet's collective well of creativity has long since run dry. Calder fondly regard obstacles. But is it just fancy mini golf? No. Does it just turn into mini golf? This one is representative of the short lived period of time post Renaissance when rubbish marauders would take to their litter cruisers and plunder the depths of the ocean in an attempt to keep the seas free of waste and toxin. The task proved to be rather difficult due to the terrifying monsters and deformed Lusai, who recently acquired the vicious taste for blood. So large were the numbered casualties that the operation had to be shut down in its entirety. With the begrudging compromise to abandon any plans of oceanic recovery and shuttle all of the planet's trash to the Black Moon for disposal from then on. Also, this hole is an absolute nightmare to put in due to the ship sails. But that is only something for you to worry about on the off chance that your first pick swing lands here. Calder, message Osius. Osius. Okay. Oxius, Osius. You messaging him? You'd sooner bet your own soul on that misguided wreck contacting you after sweeps of silence, as if you'd even consider speaking to him on your own free will. And what do you know? There he is. The audacity to message you as if nothing ever happened, as if you hadn't been left adrift without the care of a gray intervention or any kind of support. Well, he went on his merry way to indulge in his new relationship. You believe your bitterness is more than warranted, given the circumstances. He's pathetic. You have a feeling you know exactly what he wants, and you're not going to give it to him. Calder, fetch laptop. Bop. Oh. Oh, yes, yes. Damn. Can't use a laptop without a table. You open up your Rolodex modus. This is the standard issue model for people on the higher end of corporate business. No one at the top leaves their hive without it. You've had yours since you were young, being well versed in all the pro strategies of quick inventory organizing. The modus automatically alphabetizes its items, using a system of precise descriptions. All you have to do is flip to the desired card and retrieve your possessions. You need your set of clubs which you have stored in a bag, so the modus recognizes it as a bag of clubs, and sure enough, there they are in the middle of the B set of cards. You also require your table in order to use your laptop. Yes, the furniture is entirely necessary. That's what I was saying. What are you expected to sit on the ground and dirty your impeccable clothing? You think not. Deftly, you navigate to the portable laptop table under the P set of cards, taking your preferential golf ball lying in a single card away while you're at it. And last, you need your laptop. Filing all the way back to the L, you just make sure your device lands neatly on its assigned surface. Just as planned. God, you're good. Calder, check Scorp. Bop. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Your Scorp theme is Regality Mania's Retribution, and it is housed under the watchful eye of Winston Churchill, notable yellow blood of ages past and avid practitioner of alchemic wonders. taken on as an understudy by the many planetary noblemen of the past. He managed to use his knowledge to transmute his skin to pure gold, an incredible feat of intellectual prowess. Or so the story goes. Sadly, this was just before the precious metal became not so precious, unable to change back. He's lived the rest of his days in pain and misery. You still consider him to be 12 ace 12 star man, though. Calder, answer Osius. Bop, bop. What did I do for this guy? Okay. We go back in time. I go back in time. Bum 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 bum. Play backwards. Completely backwards. Bum dun 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 dun. Mr. Sandman. I don't know. That's always stuck in my head. It's like not one moment goes by when I don't think about that. I guess. Would have been here? They pop up at? They have to talk sometime here. Oh. Did I break it? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. B-O. Pal. B-O. UK. Dumb. Dumb. I guess I will have to go back to one more set. Dim. Or maybe I gotta go forward one more set. I think I went too far back, actually. I clicked the wrong one that I did not intend to go to. My mistake. My mistake. Okay. Oh. Activity in over 2 sweeps now. For good reason, if you ask me. The rest of our friends wish to play it, then that is their business. I, on the other hand, am not interested. I am not a what's the term? Gamer. Okay, it's just me. Okay. It's just me. What do you know about this damned game? What do you have to do with it? This is an awfully accusatory and quite a bit brusque. Brusque? 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 I don't know. You don't forget your manners, Collier. Especially if you're going to throw baseless accusations at me over a matter you clearly know nothing about. You then proceed to have a biting exchange we've already witnessed, and once again we come full circle. You must pardon these winding paths. Although I suppose I did say we would be jumping around. Regardless, we should be able to fast forward a bit from this point. Talder, tee up. Bop. After you cut the conversation off, you figure it's time to make the decisive swing. Interesting. Interesting. Golf kind, halberd kind, glaive kind. You equip the proper clubs from your bag and start to angle your shots, and bop. It's on. In the present, elsewhere. Whoa. A boy and his dog race against the clock. Bump. Bump. A clock the thief of time has made sure is running on his time. And even further elsewhere. Oh. The seer of hope confronts predestination. You seem upset about this. I can't remember what I did for them. But I don't think, are they relevant enough to go all the way back? Maybe not. You seem upset about this. Good. Do you know who I am? I can tell enough given your ensemble. Perceptive. I would not expect less from my descendants. Do not call me that. After what you have done, I want no ties to your legacy. But you have no knowledge of it, do you? That is why I decided to appear in a more symbolic manner. Bum, bum. It would seem that you want this to be to be personal in nature. However, I will not object. There's nothing more I can lose. Bum, bum. Oh. My name is Cyprim Shukra, but I am known as the Exemplar. I have come to revise your purpose. Whew. Pissed. Revise my purpose. I had a purpose until you took it away from me. Now I have nothing. Trollkind is bound to to suffer with no recourse. You act like this is my fault, and so you fight the wrong people. Who are the right people? Who else shall I blame? Do not expect me to believe you. All you have done is show me unclear fragments of my memory. Oh, of memory, false ideas to make me pliant and inclined to trust you. What have I shown you is vitally important. I was there for all of it. You being in possession of this information is critical. Am I supposed to believe that I am important to you? In a sense. As my deeds have impacted what became of my ancestors' legacy, so will yours. I merely want you to understand what is at risk. And I want you to understand this. I am none of your business. I want you out of mine. You still think we are inside your own head? Oh, child, this sanctum was never yours, just as was never mine. It is not but a set in the game you are to play. It is not a safe haven, it is a prison. You have far less control than you think, hero of hope, and you must come to accept that. How could you possibly know all of this? Because I used to be like you. Oh, that's pretty cool. When I was hatched inside the caverns, the first thing I saw was the beautiful, blinding lights of our star guardian within the cell. Much in the same was as you did, I imagine. They taught me how to control my emotions. They told me the greatness that awaited me when I grew older. They weaved stories of their myriad pasts, the individual dreams they could recall of each soul dwelling within them before they were brought together. How to use the power we shared, the gift we had. Did they do the same for you? Yes, they have helped me a great deal. They were made to be that way, to assist you with your studies and teach you their principles. I was relentless in my pursuit of proficiency, in harnessing the energy and feelings at my disposal. My chemistry never strayed. I was scared of what would happen if it did. So I ensured that my control was absolute, that my balance was unshakable, until one day, at the cusp of my maturity, my spirit was transported elsewhere. Dun dun da bum 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 bum. Oh, well, what happened there? I was greeted by a hissing torrent of dissonance and a clamor the likes of which I have never heard before. It commanded my hearing and strained my sight, flooding my senses. I felt like an unpleasant dream. He came to me then. As he spoke, the chaos seemed to melt away. Who did? I still cannot say with certainty. He was not but bone and insisted that he had no name worth calling. He knew mine well, though. There was something about his tone that drew me toward him. The way he turned phrases as if he knew all there ever was to know about the world and its people. How he seemed to be familiar with all my innermost thoughts. I supposed it would seem unsettling when put like that. In truth, he spoke with the warmth and fondness of an old friend. Everything that I wanted to hear, good or bad, he would tell me. And he talked endlessly about you, about your friends, who you would become and what you are meant for in the future that he saw. He asked if I wished to help him lock in its place for the salvation of our people. I could not refuse. The strange being gave me a piece of his soul, and this seemed to pain him greatly. I don't think he realized I could tell. He then explained that the heat from this internal flame would allow me to glimpse the future he spoke of, a future in which life flourished. It did, and it was beautiful. The visions became my guiding light from that moment onward. Still, I always thought of how upset he had looked back then for a fleeting moment. I only understood why when it all came crashing down. Bum. Hmm, okay. Here was my eyes and my ears as I moved forward. Eventually, he led me to another, similar to myself. Her name was Zakura. Our souls worked in tandem for a long time, both of us sharing in the same goal, the same dream of the future. She knew far more than me, though. Her mere presence commanded attention, and her words rang true and clear. She seemed, at times, filled with a wisdom as old as nature itself, and whenever I listened to her, I almost believed that claim. The two of us were bound through the will of the stars and in diamonds. We walked every expanse on this planet, carefully plucking at the strings of fate. That was our part to play, our melody. We marked sacred walls with ancient knowledge working at my mentor's behest. All for you, to make this world yours. We were meant to be together until the very end when the time came for you to take our place. I would give up my position as the pure oneself, and she would bind me to her blood to this world. And that didn't happen. On the night she was to pass on her curse to me, a man ended his life. She told me that she had felt something, seen something I hadn't, and then she ran. Not a word more. When I found her, she had already completed the ritual to mingle her blood with his. I could see the seal fresh on his arm, plain as day, mocking me. I was furious. She tried to explain herself to tell me that it was right, that it was needed. I did not believe her. I still don't. And so, for the first time in my life, I lost the control I had carefully cultivated. This part is hazy. By the time I came to, they were gone. It is horrible to suddenly find yourself without purpose, abandoned by those you trusted most. The following blanks were difficult. Sakura was an important figure to many, and I had no explanation or words of comfort to offer those who she had left on a whim. But eventually, I found solace in another, someone brave and driven. We both had our scars. He was proud of his, and he tried to help me be proud of mine. We became mate sprits. Later, our sources found that the pair of traitors had fled our encampment with aid. We were determined to find them all. By the time we had started to make preparations, war struck. He he told me to leave. He was killed in battle. It was noble, protecting the land he loved, but it was also in vain. After that, the world went dark. I was alone again. I was lied to, used, just the same as you. It was then that I decided to use what remained of that wretched story weaver's power. I would show you my tale and I would lead you to yours into yours. The only reason you are use allowed to use of the star child's gift is my passing it down to you through our guardian. So listen to me. I do not have much I don't have much time. The story weaver will come for you. He will try to control you and your friends with his schemes. He will use Akura's descendant against you. You must exclude them from the game. You cannot escape it, but you can make it better. You can make it yours. It is the only way. No, it is not. It is not. Your story is very upsetting. I empathize with your pains greatly, but I do not believe you. To what end do you get to choose what is right, to define what is best for me and my friends? Do you know not what you speak of? I did what I had to. You had to make my life a complete and utter lie, to make me feel as if my entire being is collapsing onto itself, to be cruel. Yes. What? You must know loss. You must feel despair. You must nurture the anger that blooms inside of you. Sharpen it to a fine point. It is the only way you will be strong enough to make it through this ordeal. Oh, the red ring. You have to succeed where I faltered. Our guardian was instructed. Our guardian was instructed to raise you the way they did, to make you hide yourself, dwell inward rather than outwards. Star children aren't meant of their character to use exclusion of everything else. Oh wait, star children aren't meant. Star children aren't meant to focus on the pacifist and serendipitous attributes of their character to the exclusion of everything else. That was never the case. I made that mistake all on my own, despite my guardian's warnings, and I certainly blame myself for it. But it did prove something to me. The more you hold back, the more powerful you become when you finally decide to let go. Rage is the most potent emotion of all. There are many ways it can be harnessed. Through your actions, your speech, your drive. It is a language of its own. And if you hold it long enough, you become proficient at directing it. You had to learn the same way that I did, and it had to be now. You will be able to apply it from this point onward. It is an asset and a sacrifice that you had to make, a personal price to be paid for the sake of everything existent. You have no right to decide who I am. Ooh. Ooh. Fear. She's scared now. Huh? Oh. Oh, they've already found me. Hmm. Who has found you? What is happening to your body? My followers. I knew they would come, and that this would be the consequence. This temple means nothing to them anymore. I truly wish you could understand what I'm telling you. No, if I could wish for anything, despite my many reservations with the notion, it would be to have spent some more time with you before this had to happen. Does it? Are you in pain? Oh, yes. It hurts immensely. Even within these confines, I feel all of it, though this is but a brief flicker of hurt in the grand scheme of events leading up to this moment. Say, child, there is one thing I still believe in, despite it all. I believe that harboring a hope is essential in one's life. Otherwise, you only expose yourself to more pain. My personal hope is that you look back on this moment and remember my words. Oh, I'm not going that far. Good luck on your extra credit assignments. Yeah, that's a hell of a statement because you're going to experience more pain than I could ever dream up, and I am so sorry. Dun dun. And she falls back and breaks her tailbone. Oh, she's hella scared. Oh wait, has she always admitted like the color? Oh no, she wasn't admitting the fear color there, but okay. Roommate jump scare times 2 combo. I unmuted a little early there. Bop. Why do you remain here, our child? It is time to go back. Bop. What is going to happen to me? You will return to your world and do important work with those closest to you. The power bestowed upon you shall not fade unless you choose to make it so. To use it from this point forward, set no limitations. Embrace that which defines you and embrace it wholly. But what of your fates? I am really going to miss you, even after all of this. There is nothing left for us. We are not of great importance to this tale. The Star Children are no longer any consequence. Do you have anything to begin with? Did you have anything to begin with? Was there meaning to was there meaning to it at all? You are your own meaning, our child. This place does not define you. You are no longer trapped, and neither are we. So we will live in her wake to join the internal collective within the essence of all of the All Mother. It would make us very happy to finally rest. But I still feel like I need help. I do not know what to do with myself. There are people around who feel similarly. Those who you have to take pride in assisting. Surely they would do the same for you, though your world may be upturned and your fate changed. There is always a way to heal. Goodbye, my guardian. Bop, bop. Goodbye, our child. Guardian spirits is gone. Bop. Finish every trusting you with my thoughts and feeling. Oh, fuck you, Alvin. Come on. Ah, fuck all of this in my life. It seems you have missed a lot since you were last here. It will have to wait, though. There's someone you need to speak with immediately. Oh. Bop. Sanguine allegory. I have been here this whole time. How did I make them sound? Oh my god. Oh my god. They've talked before, right? Right. Right. Right, they have. I believe so. Gotta keep some consistency. Bum. Bum. Some consistency. Huh. Might just make more sense to just go at it. I'll give it a little more of a shot, though. I can't just give up now. Hopefully that possum meets back with Archek. That's my hope. Oh, maybe they didn't. I swear they have. But maybe I just seen the name. Maybe just for like a couple words only. Oh well. Oh wait, were they there with her the first time? Hmm. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, we go back in time. That's what I do. That's what I do. What I do. Because I know we talked to Taz. And then this guy. Bum 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 boob drone. Boob drone. Drone shaped like a boob. That's all I got. That's all I got from that. Whoa. Oh well. We redo it. But I don't think I had their character up here yet, did I? Because we just met them. Kind of. In person now. Oh. Bop. I am so sorry. I meant to say something sooner. Are you there? I have been here this whole time, glued to my seat, just reading and waiting. Did I've been here this whole time, glued to my seat, just reading and waiting. Did you do it? Are you okay? No, no. It is a very long story. I believe that the best way to put it is the best way to put it is I do not want to be I do not want the position anymore. Wasn't it wasn't it wasn't it wasn't it very important to you though? It was all you would talk about sometimes. I know. And I am sorry about that. You don't need to apologize to me. Yes, I do. I left you without a word. I was scared about how you would feel, and I just chose not to show it. Albion, I was wrong. There was no way to That was no way to treat you. Maybe not. And perhaps I should be a bit more upset about it, but I just can't bring myself to do that. You have taught me so many things. You have helped me to get to where I am now. You have always been so patient. It's only fair I be the same to you, for you. That I said, I hope you know that you can tell me anything. I am an open book, metaphorically speaking. I don't know if I'm using that right, actually. But my point is, I love you very much. Bop. And that is all that matters, right? Yes, absolutely right. I forgot what all the colors mean. Oh, wait, is that? Hmm. Um, DC lantern colors. Yeah, that's what I'll use. Blue would be hope. Okay. Hmm. Just remembered she has a lantern ring. Yes. Oh, are we back to the guy? We still no, we're still at the girl, the sanguine girl. Huh? No, no, we are at the guy. Oh, damn, damn. Okay, he's he's a little under the weather maybe too. Oh, mop, mop. There's the boob droid. I did forget how Dismas and I had him sound. I've always done so much more for you than you think, bro. Fought for that one. Get oh fucking god. Fucking you just had to hit me right on the had to just hit me right on the mark. Okay. Op Did you know that in northern Repetonian mythology, it's said that the larger a troll's chest is, the more powerful they are in both strength and combat prowess. I thought that was interesting. Gah. Troll, troll nipples are ordinarily a gray in color, just like the rest of the troll body. However, there are recorded errors in the reduplication process that made the nipples of approximately 0.2% of the Reptonian population bloodsheded instead. I thought that was interesting. Fuck off. I'm begging you. Ha. Yeah. I fucking bet you are. Bop. Ugh. Titillatin, good show you put on there, Chief. Earning the right to get all washed up in the diseased drink like that. Get spunk and moxie. You're made of it, scab man. You done did good, champ. Big boobs make you more powerful. In Northern Reptonian, it might be perceived that way. Bum, bum, bum. Well, look, he's trying to dig himself out of his own hole with some half-assed praise. Just where the hell have you been? Busy, busy, busy. Work hard and play hard. Be hard. He said, be hard. Ugh. Got loads upon loads of footage. Actually, had to take a sec to keep my peeps from exploding all in a bloody shower from the ruthless spectacle. Know what I'm saying? I'm slow cooking a ducky din of masterpieces in my meantime. Bop. Oh, glad you got to direct your fun little exploitation number. Thanks. But now I'm officially out of commission. I can barely move. What? Nah, what you got was like fucking penny lick scrapes. Like fucking what now? Penny lick, slang for small potatoes. Small what? Potatoes. I know what potatoes are, you asshole. What the hell's got into you lately? You're trying to go for gold in the in the willfully obvious dumb shit spewing Olympics. It gets worse with every passing night. I swear, these are not small penny lick potatoes, and you know it. Have you noticed that my arm is fucking broken? Hey man, I get it, man. I got it. You really don't. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that there's something. You can self first aid that bad boy right up though. I can't fix my bones, dipshit. Oh well. So not my fault. Yes it is. Damn. And here I thought you'd be a little more Precip, 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 preciative of all the effort I went through for your sorry ass. What Mert? Ah, I can't believe you're trying to wiggle out of personal responsibility after that stunt. So, you're saying it's my fault? It is entirely your fault. Want me to apologize? What? You heard me. No, I don't. Because I don't expect that from you at this point. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear, my mans. Proud of you for coming to the realization on your very own. You never disappoint me. Yeah, thanks. Don't go all teared up on me just yet. Fashi, Fashi Jaw. I went around the block multiple times for you in your absence, you know. Spun this shit down and round to nab off the patrician's choice of cleanser for your mental and sensual ailments. Right on the mustardy yellow line. She's like so mad at me, Lee Mao. Hold up, whilst I liberate her from Scorp Call. Mutings. Bop. Huh? FF, 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 FF. FF, 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 FF. FF, 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 FF. Which one's FF again? Yellow blood, yellow blood. Is that? Have they talked yet? They don't. They only talked in the memo, right? They are the I assume. Are they the glasses one? No, wait. The yellow blood. So I assumed they were this one. And they talked in the last one during that big old moment. So I do have something of theirs. Oh my god. Bow, 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 bow. Mr. Sandman. Oh, that really is just in my head. I guess it's better than me saying, bum, 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 ba da da dun. Duck walked up to the lemonade stand. He said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, 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 got any grapes? The man said, nah, dude, we don't got any grapes here. We just sell lemonade, okay? The duck was like, bum, bum, bum. Damn, that sucks. Oh, there they are. Source as he may be, but magical books, esoteric wisdom, and claims with no traceable source, how ridiculous, quaint even. Perhaps I should have followed in his footsteps and made an early retreat. My advantage is talking before I embarrass myself further. We have everything. Chavez, furbished facility. Oh, this is the first time they've talked, right? No. I didn't mean to send that. Oh, okay. Where is he, you stupid head? He's right here, girl. Chillax. You told me this was you urgent, and that he was dead. Yeah, kinda said that to get you coming here faster. If if anyone should die, it's you. You love me. No, She loves me. You hearing this? Dismiss if you're there, but please save me. Oh, oh. Hey, hey, what's wrong? Him? Okay, I mean, besides him, we all know he's got issues. Raffle? Then literally everything else? That's definitely not. That's definitely fair. It's absolutely not fair. It's suffering. We're all suffering, and it all sucks. By the way, are you okay? Depends on what you mean by okay. As in okay enough that I don't have to come over and knock some sense into this idiot. I can't say what I'm thinking very well right now, but I know you get it crystal clear. This whole thing just got me thinking way too much. He wouldn't even tell me what's going on. I told you 2 weeks. Blurple busted up the stupid Q&A machine. There was a 5-answer limit on the dumbness checkout. Can't, and then kablamo. You can't set a dumbness limit when you break it yourself whenever you open your mouth. What are you saying? I stretched and Armstronged that business clear. As the Joe Crystal you just mensid? Menchide? Mentioned? Ugh. Oh, did you now? I'm going to stretch and Armstrong your rubbery ass, I swear. See, it's this kind of threatage that makes me inclined to give out less and lesser info. Can both can both of you save it? Thanks. I can't understand this game thing. I give up. It's just too much. I don't even. Can't even make my own pre-made dinners without a panic attack. How am I supposed to save myself from a huge burning meteor? How are you going to do it? Merritt said you were dead and you're not sure, but you might as well be in this state. Hey, don't worry, I'll live. As menacing as that attack was, he didn't have any intent to kill. Just some over the top concentrated memory meant to intimidate. I'm used to this posturing. Plus, look, I'm already starting to help up. My body's kind of stiff, but it's mostly my arm that needs medical attention. Ask usually. Okay, usually. Ask usually. Ask usually. To be real. Hashtag your arm is last on our triple itinerary because I have more. More? Excuse me. Let me explain. Hold on one bit though. Bop. Bum bum bum. Ba da da dun. Wasted. Bow bow bow. Ba da da da. Okay. It's all right to watch. The hell's that noise? You're always drenched in auditory annoyance, but goddamn. Good, my ears. How can it get worse? Shh. Gotta know how the chase scene ends. Stop ruining my fun for once. Jesus. Wait, is that me? Are you watching that invasive invasive exploitation flick right now? Oh, come on. This was always the plan. More non-listeners not listening to me. SMH. My H hashtag, I don't know. H. There was a little snatch of time right before game time. Game time after game time. Anyway, used it to mash up some investment material. Can you translate him? No way. I already tried and failed multiple times today. Miserably. It's your turn. Okay. What the hell are you saying? Words like normal troll, like any normal troll, but nah. Okay. I'm over and out of it. Bop. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-dun. So, fun fact. I'm ready for you to set me up now. Set you up? Set you up for what? A registered thinker? Amputation? I can get you an appointment real soon if that's the case. I'll consider it in a few, but it's my turn around the scrambler. Gotta pass me on. I made sure Layman was in the real early. All epic gaming pro strats and some funny moments. Should have caught me. Man was like coughing, and I was like, bing bam bop, bada boom bop, pow. And when the pearly gates closed down on him, they started right back up to wait on me for reclosing. Now my entry clock is ticking. Like I said, used my bumper in this, so I need you back at the crib soon. ASSP. As possible. Okay, that's what I was thinking it meant. I was saying, because I said ASSP at first. I was like, that's not right. It's not ASAP either, because that would have been spelled right. But yeah, okay. That's pretty good. You need me to get back there in this condition to save you? Yeah. Fuck. No, fuck you. Nah, fuck you, Leatherman. Also keep my merch unplinked. WTF, Plink. Unplink yourself, scum. That's one wishful fantasy you're having if you think I'm going to consider helping you after this bullshit. Yeah, what he said. Also, that's a good one. Scum to die. Besides, have you seen him? Are your eyes working? I bet you can't see anything in those the thingy shades. All white. Okay, cool. I get it. No, you don't. Gremlin may knock it real quick. Look, I can make this work. You know I can. I have done everything to make this the best stitch it can be. Oh, really? And just what is your best, Merritt? What could you possibly pull out of your spherical, shiny chest bag of flaming garbage to make this work? Got a plan. This better have more foresight than the last plan you came up with. LOL, LOLMAO. No, it's so much worse. Okay. Got naval sling numero 2 over here to nab you a transportation gift. Up. The ore carrier. The what? It's this mining crap I used to get that old bastard his meals from the radiation mines. Makes my job much easier. Plus, gives me some ammo to fight back. Yeah, ores power it too. Sway thing to bust it up is handy hammies to excavate a bit of hard rock ground pea to wash down the engine tank. Yeah, just enough solid dirt juice to get us back at max power. but we gotta break neck about it. Remember, we got consequences like death and other things like not death. I really don't like this. Me neither. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-dun. Dum to a lemonade stand. I'm going to level with you here. My mans, I think this plan sucks. And not for foreseeable and for the foreseeable future, I also think you suck. There's a lot of things I'm worried about, but as much as I want most of them to be the numbered list of reasons this is a shit idea. Okay, listen. Albion dropped her quirk earlier and started going on about some really out there information that I'm still trying to make heads or tails of. I think something's wrong with her. She's fine. Pardon? She's fine. I just saw her. She's doing okay, dude. Chatting it up with 180 as she should. All good on my end. But I was just talking to her. She sounded definitely not okay. I've never seen her like that. Something was off. Seems like her being regular twinkle twinkle twinkie to me. Okay, then smarty pants. What about his lushes? He has to be back by now. Oh yeah. If shit lizard sees me without some kind of peace offering, he will kill me this time. Under control. Doubtful. Seconded. Also, I had an incident with my computer a while back and lost my trilobite in the middle of this unnecessary mess. What about that, huh? We will solve this. We will solve the computer crisis as a team. Me, you, and this sassy child. I think you misunderstood what teamwork stands for. Teamwork is about caring for your fellow troll. It's most definitely not about anything you do or come up with ever. Might want to update your dictionary definition there. Admirable to talk for sure. When the next war is right up on our collective doorstep and the big boys on top need a new star tactician, I'm surefire. You will get the call. But if I'm down, then you're down. And if you're down, we're all down. Down, down, down. Best kind of plan is a plan that's got a gamble in the guts of it. Better waiting on select chance at destiny. You can sit there, ponder, and 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 ha, all you want for optimality or whatever to strike, but by that point it's over. But your mission is that if you don't take any risks ever, really just waddle hell. Oh, waddle hell. What a hell? What the hell do you do at all? Notion is what? Ugh. Pull me up there. What? Dismiss. Think about this some more. You can say no to him. You can say no to me at least sometimes. But can you say no? But can you not say no to me? No. Ha! Got him. It's not like I have any. It's not like I have any other options. I can't do another round with my lushes in this state. This is so dumb, dumb, and you are so scummerit, scummy scum. Up we go then. Bop. Come on, come on. Let's take this little rocket for a jet spin. The adrenaline will ease those Aikens right up. Boom. Yoop. Bop. Just so we're clear, I'm still mad at you. But are you sure about this? Is there a better alternative hiding somewhere? Because even though this thing can be pretty speedy, it's really not meant for the rail system. It's a newer model I settled on recently, and fucking babe, I'm only sure of two things in this world: melt, track. Dismiss, melt, track. Oh yeah, it is the glasses lady. They're still even earlier than before. No. Dismiss, you're going too fast. Elsewhere, still earlier than before. Boom. Okay. This is going to be the stopping point today for this. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Okay. Boom. Hmm. um. Didn't really do anything. Um. There we go. Pachoo. Pretty today. Yeah. Yeah, they can go there. I've seen enough of them in the background. No. No. Yeah, there we go. Pretty fun today. Pretty fun. There we go. Oh, I don't know how visible it is. Here, I'll give you all a closer image. There you go. Adjusting my spots for characters. Bum bum bum. What I done? Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Wait, does this shortcut work here? Oh, no, it does not work there. That's kind of not. Oh well. Okay. We got through. How many pages did I say did we get through? We got through about 100, little under 100. So keeping up about around a little bit around the time. Did start stream quite a bit late today. Yeah, we did start stream quite a bit. Sorry, I read a Oh my god. I am Oh my god. I am Wow. Um Oh wait. How do I can't see the amounts. Oh my god. I am being like 7 pretty funny 7:30. That is about when I started. Was about 7:30. One day. I have oh my god. Just okay. The one person who knows about my throne. Okay. Here we go. Let's 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 give them the attention they want. Here we go. Let's move the cart back in. Move the cart in. Oh my god. Uh thank you. Non-existent comma or C. Non-existent C for the continuation of the free space by not binarial. I don't even know how to pronounce that. What is this? And yes, truly, maybe one day binarial. Thank you, thank you. That's I just want like the pronunciation. Binaural. Okay, thank you, thank you for the continuation of this. Thank you for the $15 added to the now 75 dollars. What the? Okay, yeah, that threw me off. Um, okay, yeah, it's yeah. Their name needs to be big. You know what? Yeah, I can stay live longer. Yeah. Let's do something different. Let's do something a little different here. I will need to do this though for a moment. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Yeah, um, let me think. Um, no. This is the wrong. I'm looking at this the wrong way. Oh my gosh, I should do this instead. Oh my god, I was. Ha. Oh my god. Okay, we close out of this. New. We just need like a. Hmm. Oh, everything's frozen now. Everything's breaking. Everything's breaking on me. Oh my god. 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 Is oh my god. Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? It works. It works. Oh my god. I thought I was in like a trouble. Oh. Oh, I'm not in trouble. Everything's working. Oh my god. Okay. I'm in here now. Okay. Um I need to I need to create a thank you message for this. It's only the right thing to do here. I need something that's non-existent C coded. Hmm. Berg. Draw terrible thank you message. Whoa. I am a magnificent artist and a magnificent thank you messenger. Yes. Yes, that is me. That's what the world knows of me. Actually, it just makes more sense to do this. Wow, this is loading way slower than normal. Okay. Uh, you need to do better. Is this frozen? Is this broken? Did I break it? Oh, I thought I broke it. Okay. Why is this running so slow? Okay. Here we go. Do that, and then just like do that again. Yeah, you know, let's center that too. Um, non-existent comma. Non-existent comma does not have a profile picture. You need to do better. This game's in the donator. As soon to die, girl. As soon to die, girl. Shit. I don't. Damn, they don't have like a logo. They don't have a symbol. Hmm. Um. Um. Here we go. There you go. Number one. Put that. We need like we do that. We do that. Yeah, we do that. Um. Will this auto mask or what will it do? It'll auto mask. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Let's just like do that. Um. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. There we go. Put that there. Yeah, yeah. And then we take this image, we throw that in there. Whoa, that's a big image. Okay. We do this. What are we doing here? We're making a thank you message for a lad. The only lad who keeps reminding me I have a Throne account and page. Boom. Control D. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Just like delete it proper, delete it proper. We'll do that. Yeah, we can do that. And then we just like go into the mask here. Go into the mask. We open with the brush, control D. Shrink the brush. Shrink the brush. We erase that. Why is it like opacity so low? Yeah, we do that. And then we swap color because we need to come back here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Maybe right here too. We need some like color back on this thing. But oh well, oh well. Here we go. You're like 3 hours late. Wow. You're never late. You're just existing in a different space. Shit. Okay, wait. What do I want to put here? Let's just like let's do that. Do that. Make the fill. This black is a weird black. It's a weird black. So we'll do like that maybe. Um, there we go. We put like this there. Blimp. I mean, how much I hate Gamzee. Thanks, Berg. Wow. Um, there. We put that there. Put that there. Oh, whoa. We need to like change up the mask a little bit, don't we? So the mask now. So we want to erase it. So we just like do that and just like, oh, I guess I just do this. Boom, boom, ba, ba, boom. Okay. We're back to normal. Okay. Um. Okay, you're getting the clues from this. Somebody with that profile picture donated a bunch, so you'd buy an ASMR thing. So to continue the funding to said ASMR thing. Yes, yes, yes. Hiss. Maybe we like maybe change hiss to something else. Like go like yes. Yeah, we do something like that. Yeah, then we like change this color to like the Nepeta's color, yeah. Then we change font to do I have a Nepeta font? I have a lot of fonts. I have a lot of fonts. Um there we go. We'll use the Dirk font. Yeah. Um Okay, so I don't know how to like do the thing where it warps around actually. I don't know how to do that on this. Can I just like do this? Will that work? Oh, that does work. Oh, whoa, I didn't think that would work like that. Wait, okay. Wow, this isn't the good way to do this, but it gets the job done. Okay, but it's pixels now, so we'll just like go back to normal so I can change the text. Um Okay, it's back to text. Then we go like do like 2 of these. Yeah. Then we go back to the warp text. We come back to the warp. We put it there. Put it there. Put it there. And put it there. Change that so it goes up. Change that so it goes up. This should go up to. This should go up to. Yeah. 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 Do this now. Let's just like duplicate this thingy majig. Yeah. What? No, no way. Oh my god. Thank you again. Non-existent C. Yes, they gave back. They gave back more. Now we're at 21%. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we change this to put okay. We do that, and then we grab this. And we like put that there. But we need to like cut this off, so we like we actually hide that for the time being. We'll do this in like a kind of a weird way, I think. So what I'll do is I'll make a polygon with the pen tool and just like go boom, 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 boom. Oh. Oh, yeah, so boom. Oh. Oh. How do I use the pen tool after that point? Okay. I don't know how to use the tool at this point. I can do this. I can cheat. Yeah, we'll cheat. We'll cheat. I don't know what to do at this point now because I messed up. I broke it. Oh no. We can cheat. We can cheat. We can put that there. Put these here. Do that. Yeah. Um. So we do like that. Yeah. There's way easier ways to do this. It's just that this would have actually been pretty all right, pretty decent way to do it. Fairly like okay way. If I didn't mess up, I don't even think will I be able to connect that. I can. Then I'll fill it with like white. Yeah. Fill that with white and just put that over that image and and then we want to invert mask. Invert mask. It okay, okay. Never mind, never mind. Huh, I thought that's how it worked. Maybe okay, maybe if I just like do this instead. Man, sometimes groups work better for this. No, they don't because I messed up again. Wow, I thought I'd be able to invert the mask and it'd be fine. Sometimes it works like that. Maybe I must have misdone something. Wow. Oh, okay. Let's just do it this way then. Okay. Then we put it over you and then you're good to go. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait, we still got to fill that. And then we put it over you. And then you should be good to go. Okay. Wow. Oh, wait, actually. Let's pull that out of there. I don't know a better way to do this, but I can just do this instead. And that way I can move this more easily. And you are in for, yeah. Yeah. Wimp. Oh, wait, no. So this should like be with this. Yeah, so we like need this. Okay, yeah. And then BIMP. Here we go. Okay, so here. Oh, do the same thing. Okay. 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 Yeah. Simply Berg self inserts as Gamzee. No. No. Whoa. Oh. That's diabolical to say. Whoa. I guess it makes sense more just like do like a luminance thing probably or like color or something instead of just like doing it this way because it's all like just white. But yeah, that's good enough. And then I just like do that, and then like how do I hmm okay, so if I do this is the whole thing. How do I okay, yeah, this'll work, yeah, okay, I can do this, okay. this'll work. This'll work. Gotta go. Good night and good luck. Thank you for the luck and have a wonderful rest of your day. Yes, day. Vibrance, pulse rod. What's this one do? Maybe like turn the exposure down though. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Then what do we need? Would it be? We want to do curves. Would curves be what I'm thinking of doing here? I think it would be curves. We want to like maybe do this. Do like this, and then we actually make, and then we just set this to like subtract maybe. Maybe. Maybe like amp that up like that more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bimp. Okay. Yeah. Oh wait, then we're gonna need like duplicate that one more time, but put this way at the bottom and make this all like black. But like we group all this. Oh wait, I didn't want to group that part. And then let's add like a little filter onto it. We go like bop. I mean, Jane was and Vriska both had interaction with Gamzee. Berg. Whoa. Damn. Something like kind of annoying I could do. Outer glow. Outer glow is kind of annoying. We could do like outer glow. Intensity way up. Do like 350 pixels. Yeah, turn the intensity down. Turn opacity down. 350 is too much. 350 is way too much. So maybe like 125, 125, 125. Higher opacity, stronger intensity. Yeah. Make this rectangle stick out a little more. Make this rectangle bounce a little more down there. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. So that we, yeah, okay. What color should the text to be? Let's make the text let's make the text her claw color. Yo, thanks. Yo. Then we shrink this down quite a bit. And then we like, what do we type here? We type like any Yo, you the best. This is the radness of your of your ness. Thanks a ton. You are awesome. Awesome. Possum. Non existent C ... dot 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 the dot dot. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Let's let's change. I don't know, let's change this font at least. Let's go with oh, I know what font I want to go with now. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Where's it at? Oh, here's the font I want to go with. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in here. But something is. Okay. Yes, that's the thank you note to non-existent comma. Moi. Magnificent. Magnifico. Magnifico. Okay. 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 Yeah. That was thanks again on the throne. Throne I forget of. But this now is the end of my stream. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. This is the end. Thanks for hanging out, coming by. And yeah. For realsies though. Thanks. And bye.